Welcome back to the Marathon series in depth. In the last video, we caught a glimpse of what the four were doing with the Marathon's bobs. Whatever they were doing to the poor bobs was really quite disturbing. In this video, we continue fighting our way through the four ship. There isn't really a clear purpose to this level other than exploring the ship and killing the four we run across. In fact, this might become my shortest video in the first Marathon game, as there is not a whole lot of new stuff to talk about either. Anyways, I think the real objective of this mission is just to kill the four. Perhaps this could be in retaliation to not finding Bernard Strauss. Here's what Durandal had told us in the last time we spoke to him on No Artificial Colors. I am sending you back to the alien ship to try to rescue Bernard, but while you're there, kill everything you see and gather as much visual information as possible. At least the killing part appeals to you, doesn't it? This level was also created by J. Reginald DeJour and was cleaned up by Greg Kirkpatrick and/or Jason Jones. You can go back to For Your Eyes Only for the quote from Jason about Reginald's design of the four levels. The level name is just another play on words with the 4 and the number 4. I hope I don't have to explain to you that 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay, Bungie, we are starting to get tired of all the play on words with the word 4. The joke is starting to get old, but I guess I'm still having fun enjoying myself, so continue on. The map file includes the remnant of our previous level name that can be seen with a hex editor. It appears that the original level name was likely 2 times 2 equals 4. The final level name does match the original level design notes, however. Alright guys, welcome back on 2 times 2 equals. This door behind us is locked. Got some nice visuals to start, and we just gotta go ahead. Sometimes there's an enforcer here, but not always. Eee. You just kind of run around and let them kill each other. Probably should waste my grenades on them. Alright, we can save it real quick. Took a lot of damage from that first Ford Trooper over there, but I don't know. It's not a big deal. There's some troopers up there, but I can't really see them necessarily well. So one thing I can do is I can run back, and then they'll jump down and go on the green goo. Or not go in the green goo, but they'll jump down to this lower platform so they're closer. Can't even see them. It's just so hard to see him. Let's try this. They kill them all. Okay, over here there's a couple enforcers. And don't shoot back for some weird reason. They kind of like messed up. But we'll just go ahead and take their weapon, because why not? And we got some poor fighters over here. Get out our enforcer weapon. Just take killing these guys real easy. They kind of stay in their quadrants. boom. Just kill everything. Okay, we're gonna go heal real quick, just because the fight's gonna get a little tougher in the next room. I mean, and I'm so close to the healing station already, so might as well top off. Might be a little bit excessive. Okay, this next room can be a little tricky, especially because you can't see anything. Come on. Okay, let's go heal. Might as well. I kinda got stuck reloading my assault rifle because I didn't keep track of my ammo well enough. It is kind of hard to keep track of all that stuff. Bum, 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 Get there, gone. Okay, now this next room is a bit more challenging. And apparently there's a enforcer here. I'll just go back and heal. Actually, this next room, the Spanker's a good weapon to use. We might use our rocket launcher. I'm sure you guys will love it. I mean, I love using the rocket launcher, that's for sure. Takes a little while to... we'll just go in this way. There's another dope pathway over there. We'll go this way. Okay, we're almost dead, so we could go back and heal. Bum, 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 bum. What if that guy killed me? That would be embarrassing. Be so embarrassing. Alright, well, we got rid of those enforcers. Okay, this door just goes back to here where we went behind the goo. So we're just gonna proceed on. We got a nice little visual display here. It seemed like a bad time to pull out the rocket. So this just opens up this back to the main area. I guess we can go this way. We might run into some more fighters that spawn. We'll see. There's not a whole lot of spawning on this level though. Okay, game saved. We'll go back and heal real quick before we go to the final room. We'll just have to be careful not to go in the room and teleport out before we can heal and save. Boom. I'm getting tossed around and can't move. I can't move. It's so stupid. They hit me and made me bounce in the air, and I literally couldn't move the way I wanted to. I really didn't expect them to be a challenge, but they were shooting so many projectiles. I'm like, oh my gosh. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, so one of them at least was berserking and killing. Oh. I'm not sure why I didn't make that jump. I must have went too much of an angle or something. Alright, let's clean this up. The long hallway, like, does make it kind of a pain to deal with these enforcers. I'll let that guy kill his own people. Or not. It's so hard for me to see these guys. I think I got him. Let's just pistol these guys down. Okay, I think they're all dead. So now I'll go heal and save, and we'll teleport out. I wish I didn't die quite as much, but I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think it bothers you guys that much, but if it does, let me know, because I could, you know, make sure I do a better job. So. All right, let's go. Then we can just grab one of these 4 weapons on the way out. If we keep moving, we want to teleport. We can see the Marathon ship and everything, and let's go. The song for this mission is called Rapture. This is a somewhat disturbing title with our recent discovery of the Ford's experiment on the Bobs, where they are likely turning them into simulacrums. In the Bible, in the end times, the Christians will be raptured up into heaven. God is basically going to snatch away the believers. In the context of this title, it is talking about how the poor Bobs are being taken up by the Ford into the ship and being mutilated to make more simulacrums. When you add this onto the most general definition of rapture, which is a feeling of intense pleasure or joy, this makes the song title quite disturbing under the circumstances. Anyhow, this song is only on one other level on the Ford ship and is somewhat similar tone to the other 4 ship songs, New Pacific and New Pacific Reprise. This mission features a lot of 4 fighters, troopers, and a lot of enforcers. The enforcers are the most difficult enemy to deal with on this mission. If you take a look at the original level design notes, you will find that there was originally going to be simulacrums and lurkers in lieu of the troopers. 2 times 2 equals 4 is an exploration type mission, and the must-see polygons, which I have marked as solid green, are spread throughout the majority of the map. There is a string of rooms on the northernmost part of the map that does not have a polygon that must be explored, so this section of the ship can be skipped by jumping up a platform with your desired low gravity method. The exit polygon is in the large room in the bottom right portion of the map where you can see the Marathon out the window. Considering the number of locations with windows out towards space on this map, it is surprising that there is only one possible exit location. We start this mission in a hallway with windows out towards space on each side. The door behind us is locked and must be opened from the other side later on. I really like the design for this starting area. After going through the door, you are immediately greeted by an enforcer. Bungie is warming us up for what is to come. Note that this enforcer is not necessarily there every time you play the level. This room features a hole in the floor that we must drop through. Only this hole doesn't look like it is part of the ship design, but instead it almost appears like the ship is damaged. Did the green goo fall cause this? Going through the door at the bottom of the pit, we end up in a room full of the green goo. There are narrow pathways along the edges and the center of the room, along with the pattern buffer we can see as soon as we open the doors. The troopers and 4 fighters in this room are quite a pain considering the added challenge of trying to maneuver around the room. Note that if the 4 fall in the green goo, it will kill them too. Proceeding to the next room, you face a few troopers across a pool of green goo on the right side and 2 enforcers across the green goo on the left. The strange thing is that the 2 enforcers on the left side are unresponsive. Considering the unresponsive hunters in the secret in the last level, I wonder if Reginald was doing something wrong when he made these levels. The forces do, however, fight back if you jump over to them. The room is fairly dark and it is fairly hard to see the enemies. From here, the final exit is straight ahead, but it is smarter to first jump across to the door on the right, as this leads to a ×2 shield recharge station. Next to the ×2 shield recharge station is a small room full of 4 fighters and what is a golden opportunity to pull out the flamethrower. This room is full of the Hound textures as we saw in the last mission. After going through the door past another small green fall, we end up in a room with a purple circular column-like thing in the middle with green falls coming off it. The falls turn into streams of green goo across the floor. This is both visually interesting and also affects the game mechanics, as the 4 tend to not want to cross the green goo streams on the floor. This means that some of the 4 in the later rooms you can lead back to here and they won't follow you to the shield recharge station. I think Reg may have been going for some sort of alien device that powers the 4 ship. Too bad there is no map annotations, which we have not seen for quite a while now. Proceeding on, there's a small ledge in the hallway with a trooper you should deal with. Using any method at this jump will allow you to skip the next couple of rooms since they have no must-see polygons. Proceeding on, we have to run across the green goo and go up some stairs to the next room. Through the door is a long narrow path with green goo on both sides. There is some paths on the other side of the green goo with enemies. Once again, this fight is not too tough, but man is it hard to see the enemies. If you jump across to the right, there is a door that leads to a hallway that goes back to the spot where we could have jumped up earlier. There is also a door that leads to the next room. This next room is the same next room past the room we just fought through. The next room has a ton of enforcers in it. It is probably a good room to pull out the spanker once you got them all clumped up. Reginald put another interesting green goo fall in this room with a couple of hunter armor suits on either side. I am not sure what to make of this display. The next small room is full of hunters and an elevator platform in the middle that we have to ride up to jump across to the door. The door is locked with a switch, which will take us back to where we started the level. After running back to go to the final room that we skipped earlier, you are welcome to a big room featuring every kind of enemy on this level. The room looks very nice with some green goo, flashing light effects, and a huge window to the Marathon. Reg made it fairly obvious that this is the exit to the level and that we will be going back to the Marathon in the next mission. Again, the 4 won't cross the streams of green goo across the floor. Well, that's it for this mission. This was certainly a short mission, and I think we did a good job of killing some 4 while we explored some more of the 4 ship. In the next mission, we will be back on the Marathon and we'll be getting some more instructions from Durandal. See you all then.